Get ready for explosive action, razor-sharp humor, and the unforgettable duo of Riggs and Murtaugh. Today, we're diving into the 1987 action classic Lethal Weapon, directed by Richard Donner and starring Mel Gibson and Danny Glover. This movie redefined the buddy cop genre. After all these years, let's see why it's still a fan favorite after all these years. Lethal Weapon opens with Martin Riggs, an LAPD detective whose reckless behavior hints at deep personal struggles. Played by Mel Gibson, Riggs is a loose cannon grieving the death of his wife. On the other side, we have Danny Glover's Roger Murtaugh, a by-the-book cop and family man who's just turned 50 and ready for a quieter life. Their worlds collide when they're paired together to investigate a mysterious murder. But can they survive each other long enough to solve the case? What makes this movie iconic is the dynamic between Riggs and Murtaugh. Riggs brings the chaos, while Murtaugh tries to keep things in line. Their clashing personalities create moments of tension, hilarity, and eventually, friendship. Remember the classic line, "I'm too old for this." This catchphrase became a cultural phenomenon and perfectly captures the film's blend of action and humor. Now, no action movie is complete without a menacing villain, and Lethal Weapon delivers with Gary Busey as Mr. Joshua, Hayes cold, calculating, and the perfect foil for our heroes. Add to that the adrenaline-pumping action scenes, from high-speed chases to explosive shootouts, and you've got a recipe for success. Lethal Weapon isn't just about guns and explosions. It's a story of redemption and trust. Riggs and Murtaugh's partnership reminds us that even the most unlikely pair can become family. This movie also kick-started a franchise, inspiring 3 sequels and a TV series. The story begins on the night of December 14, 1987, with the apparent suicide of Amanda Hunziker, Jackie Swanson, who jumped from an apartment balcony after a cocaine session. Amanda is the daughter of Michael Hunziker, Tom Atkins, an old friend and former army buddy of LAPD Detective Sergeant Roger Murtaugh, Danny Glover. Murtaugh has just turned 50 years old. Murtaugh finds that Amanda did not commit suicide. Her pills were full of drain cleaners and would have killed her anyways. Murtaugh talks to Hunziker, who says that Amanda was into making pornographic films. A veteran cop of 20 years, Roger Murtaugh gets stuck with a new partner on his 50th birthday. That partner is 37-year-old Detective Sergeant Martin Riggs, Mel Gibson, whose wife was killed in a car accident 3 years earlier. As a result, Riggs is a suicidal, borderline alcoholic who has become so reckless and violent that he is considered a lethal weapon. The psychologist Mary Ellen Trainor at the department believes that it is a mistake to keep Riggs in the field. But Captain Ed Murphy Steve Kahan refuses to take Riggs off the front lines. Sergeant Murtaugh first believes that his new partner is trying to draw a psycho pension and is horrified to learn that he genuinely is crazy. Riggs lives in a trailer park and his accommodations are downright filthy. He takes unnecessary risks at work, and it is almost as if he wants to get killed in the line of duty. Riggs volunteers to talk to a suicide jumper on a ledge, and instead of saving him, Riggs handcuffs him and challenges him to jump together. Although, Riggs claims that he was controlling the jump to the air mattress below, but Murtaugh is livid that Riggs is trying to kill himself. However, Murtaugh is soon indebted to his new partner for saving his life. Murtaugh and Riggs go to a club, which Amanda visited often, and are attacked by an unknown man. Murtaugh shoots the person in the leg and wants to question him, but the man pulls a gun on Murtaugh, and only quick action by Riggs saves Murtaugh's life. Murtaugh introduces Riggs to his family, including his wife Trish Darlene Love, daughter Rianne, son Nick Damon Hines, daughter Carrie Ebony Smith. Riggs reads Amanda's report, which says that someone spent the night on her bed with her, on the night she died, and a prostitute named Dixie Lishanaft saw the whole thing. Riggs reckons that maybe Dixie was the one in Amanda's room who poisoned her pills and saw her jump. Dixie had to rush out of the hotel room, and people saw her and so she reported the incident to the police to cover her own behind. Before they can reach Dixie, her house explodes in a ball of fire. A nearby kid witnesses a man go by her house earlier in the day who had a Special Forces tattoo. While investigating Amanda Hunsaker's death, the two uncover a harrowing smuggling operation run by Vietnam War Special Forces troops known as Shadow Company, see Air America. The scheme is masterminded by a ruthless retired general, Peter McAllister Mitchell Ryan, the former commander of Shadow Company, and his chief enforcer, Mr. Joshua Gary Busey. Murtaugh and Riggs, also Vietnam War veterans, recognize the tattoo. Murtaugh confronts Michael and discovers that Michael Hunsaker was laundering the profits through his bank. McAllister had ordered the murder of his daughter to keep his laundryman under control. Michael says that he has another daughter to protect. Mr. Joshua makes a surprise appearance in a helicopter and shoots Michael in the back with a sniper rifle. Joshua reports to Peter that Michael spoke to the police before being killed. As Riggs and Murtaugh discover more about Shadow Company's network, the increasingly violent members of Shadow Company in an attempt to kill Riggs, Riggs survives only because he was wearing his vest. Then kidnapping Murtaugh's daughter, Rhianne Tracy Wolf, after Riggs and Murtaugh discover her boyfriend was killed by Shadow Company. Despite their best attempts to free Rhianne, by using Riggs' presumed dead status to their advantage, the three are captured. Using Rhianne, Joshua pressures Murtaugh to reveal which of their drug shipments have been compromised. Riggs, though initially captured by McAllister and brutally tortured with electric shocks, frees himself and then liberates both Murtaugh and Rhianne. The pair then declare war on Shadow Company, gunning down most of its members. McAllister is caught in a car accident by Murtaugh and is blown up by a live hand grenade along with his heroin shipment. Both Riggs and Murtaugh shoot Mr. Joshua after Riggs beats him with a triangle choke in an unarmed combat fight on Murtaugh's front lawn. Murtaugh and Riggs are now solid friends, and Riggs spends Christmas Day at the Murtaugh home with Roger's family. Riggs brings his dog Sam to be a friend to the Murtaugh family cat, Burbank. Riggs also gives Murtaugh a symbolic gift, the unused hollow point bullet, which he had been saving to commit suicide. So, what do you think makes Lethal Weapon timeless? Is it the chemistry, the action, or the balance of humor and heart? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more deep dives into classic cinema. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.